What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Thrifty back with Thrifty PS Gamer Reviews. And man, with the announcement of the Switch 2, handhelds are all over the place on my X feed, on YouTube channels. Everybody's talking about the Steam handheld. Everybody's talking about the Xbox handheld that's probably never going to come. And everybody is talking about the Switch 2. So I wanted to take a chance to talk about the top 3 things that I want from PlayStation's next handheld, right? And this is not going to be, hey, I want games to play natively. Like, yes, that is there, sure. But this is going to be more of what I want outside of the obvious, right? And so, guys, if you could, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to become a member of the channel and support the channel that way, you can hit that join button. Comment down below, what are some things you want from the next handheld from PlayStation? So here's my first one. The first thing that I want the handheld to sync with the PlayStation when on the same network to update save files and things like that. So, and obviously, I only want this if the player chooses it. Like, I could actually see a scenario where you have a shorter game that you want to run 2 different characters in. Like, let's say the most recent review I did of Chaos Bane, I can run a dwarf on one campaign, and I could run an archer on the other. So I get that, but like overall, I want the ability to play natively on my PlayStation Portal 2 or PSP or whatever the heck they're going to call it, and then when I get home and they're on the same network, it updates my save file. That way, I'm always able to stay connected. But if you don't have a PlayStation, it doesn't require that because obviously the games will be able to be played native. So I want it to be able to sync up and keep my progress between both my PlayStation and the next handheld. The second thing that I think the handheld has to have, it's not even what I want, it has to have PSSR. It has to have an upscaler. It does. I mean, with everything else coming out right now, if it doesn't have an upscaler built in, it's not going to be on par with the rest of the market, especially if this device is, in my opinion, still 2 years out. I think that we get this device with the PS6, shortly closely to the PS6. But it has to have PSSR tech. It just does. The games are going to have to pop, and by then, they're going to have a ton more data with PSSR. It's going to have improved, and I'm excited to see what it can do inside a handheld. And the third thing that I want is I want the new device to have the ability to still act as a remote play device. So, the way this works in my head is if I still want to play remote play, right? Like, if I still want to pause my PlayStation and just grab my whatever the next name is called and pick it up and go to the other room, turn it on, I still want the ability to use it as basically just a second screen. That is such a functional and helpful thing in my life that I absolutely have gotten so used to it. I couldn't imagine having a handheld having a PlayStation handheld that doesn't link in to my PS5 still. And so that is the last thing that I really want out of it. So to recap, I want the ability to have it sync with the PlayStation and update your save files that way, obviously if you choose so. I want PSSR in the handheld, and I still want the device to act like a remote play device. And so, guys, those are the 3 top things that I want. And down in the comments, let me know. I probably missed a lot of things, but these are just the 3 things that just popped into my head. Like, and I didn't want to just do it natively. Like, give me the games natively. Like, that is a given. I wanted to go with some of the features. I wanted to go with some of the other things. Anyways, guys, thank you for stopping by. hit that like button, subscribe if you're not. We will see you on the next one, and stay thrifty.